The following Let's Play has been rated not safe for young children. Any attempts to break the game are for entertainment value only. However, if any typos happen to be found, Hello everyone! Welcome back to this game. When we last left off, we rescued all 5 defenders. I know the episode's title is kinda covering them all up, but trust me, they're all there. And you know, up to this point, rescuing the defenders was kind of the main objective of the game, so now that they've all been rescued, what else is there to do? Fight bosses, I guess. Speaking of bosses, I forgot to do this. Alright, now that that's out of the way, at the end of the last episode I found out that I can change the skins of all of these characters, and I have gone ahead and done so. Unfortunately, the character skins cannot be shown during the character select screen, so you know what, that's okay. That means it gets to be a bit of a surprise what I have decided each of these characters should look like. Now we're going to start off with Pancho for reasons that I will explain momentarily. For Pancho, I have decided to make her a fireman, because I thought it would be funny if I changed her into the very monster that had been holding her captive. Anyway, the reason why I have chosen Pancho first is because, as it turns out, Pancho's rope thing is used for going across gaps like this. So yeah, there actually is an indication of where she can use her abilities. Why wasn't there an indication whenever I was rescuing Jules? I don't know, you'd think you could have had this spot across the gap there, considering, like for Alicia, you could use the ship ability there. It's not like you rode onto invisible nothingness as a ship. Alright, so what do we got over here? Well, offhand we got eggs and more lies, and it looks like a spot where we can use not Alicia. It's Alice. Her name is Alice. I call her Alicia for the past 4 episodes, but it's Alice. What's really funny is I still called her Alicia, despite the fact that the game kept calling her Alice. Not sure what's up with that. Alright, so judging by this is going to be a tower level, so let me switch to Alice, and, well, find out what level that actually is. Probably like Towerland. As for Alice's character graphic, I have decided to make her Cheyenne and O. Temporarily. And I will explain why temporarily after this fight, but first I should probably explain something. So I'm going to go ahead and attack this slime here, and I missed, so let me attack again. Alright, the slime survived. Not because it still has HP, but because, well, as it turns out, I have found out that enemies don't actually have HP. In actuality, whenever you attack them, there's just a random chance that they'll die. Yes, I'm serious. So, not only do all the enemies in the game have the exact same attack, not only do all of your characters each have a single magical attack that can instantly kill any enemy in one hit, but enemies don't actually have HP, they just randomly die. Yeah, Mr. Forbes pretty much acknowledges that the battle system in this game was pretty much implemented just for the sake of having a battle system. Which means it pretty much is a waste of time to use regular attacks, just use magic attacks, cause why wouldn't you? Anyway, back to the reason why I was saying that Alice, is Cheyenne and O temporarily. The reason for that is because of this. She changes graphics whenever she uses her abilities, and when you change it back to normal, she really does change back to normal. I was actually told this whenever I was switching to Alicia's graphic. Apparently, because she changes graphics, her graphic's always going to go back to normal, no matter what graphic you decide she should have. I don't know why. You could have easily kept track of that, but Mr. Forbes chose not to keep track of that. Alright, up to that tower we go, and oh, how long is this going to go? Alright, ends right there. What level is this? I bet it's Tower Land. By the way, I have come up with a strategy for exploring the rest of this game. Earlier, I had stated concerns about getting confused because, okay, which levels have I not fully explored yet? And the answer to that is... well, Mr. Forbes has told me that each level in the game only has one ability to learn, with the exception of Fireland, which has two. Lava Land, whatever. And so I've decided that, basically I'm just going to go into each level that I haven't gotten an ability yet and ignore the ones that I have. Actually, same goes with bosses. If I fought a boss in a level, I'm ignoring it, and if I haven't fought a boss yet, well, time to finish exploring that level. In this case, we are going to Forest Land because even though I have acquired the ability there, I have not fought the boss here yet. So I'm going to go ahead and explore around and see if I can find the boss. You know, you had the perfect opportunity to make a yesterday's moose icon here out of this Y path. Alright, so we haven't been down here yet. Is there anything going to be down here? Well, we got an ability or person switcher, so possibly. Also, well, apparently not. This is a dead end. Is there any reason why I had the character switching thing? Maybe so I could break this down. Well, in that case, there's nothing else I can do here because I'm pretty sure I've explored most of this level, and as much of the level as I could anyway. Kind of think of it, I haven't checked to see how many lights are required to open this level. We need 215 lights. Ooh, we're so close. How many do we have? We have 206. If I only had 9 more lights. Well, so much for my don't go back to places I've already got stuff from plan, because I'm back in Grassland even though I've already got stuff from it, because I really need those lights. So let's go ahead and build a rope across here. I'm assuming that the rope's not ever going to go away even if I switch characters. Also, it has occurred to me that neither Pancho nor Jules have learned their magic attacks yet, so we definitely gotta learn stuff for them. Oh gosh darn it. I hope we learn stuff soon, cause trying to run is kind of annoying. Oh really? You have a battle event spread all the way across there? Seriously? I would like to think that it was possible to avoid these guys, but no. As I was saying, I know I could probably just turn battles off and not have to deal with these things, but my curiosity of what enemies are in each location overrides my annoyance with the enemies that are in each location. 211. I need 4 more lights. Wonder where I'm gonna get those. Oh my goodness, it took forever to... Really? I've been looking for this spot the entire... There was nothing indicating that this is where I needed to bring Pancho. Oh my god, you wanna know how long it took me to find this? It took me this long. Why didn't you have this spot look like those other spots where I could throw a rope across? You know, I really feel like perhaps to avoid situations like this, not only could the scenery make it really apparent that I could throw a rope here, but maybe even if I didn't have Pancho with me, I could still have this icon flashing here to let me know, hey, I'm going to have to come here with Pancho. Oh my goodness, this took forever to find. Where does this lead? Oh, this leads to a boss too. This better be worth it. It's a giant tree man. Woodrow T. Barklots. Oh, I can see why I needed Pancho here. Alright, so I got a bush there. I can't use bushwhack, so I just need to figure out... Can I blow you up? Okay, what if I stand here? Can I blow you up here? No? Here? The reason why I'm curious about that is because, as it turns out, several of the objects in that last boss fight I could actually destroy, but there was like event interference of some sort, because there was like certain spots where there was like an invisible event lying on the ground, and for some reason the game thought I was trying to do something with those events. Interesting. The game thought I was trying to do something with those invisible events, which is why it wouldn't let me do anything with the other, objects that were chasing me. The invisible events were taking priority. What those invisible events are, I'm not entirely sure. Ooh, he's changing eye colors. Okay, so I see what's going on. I have to find the correct P rope to use at certain times. I have to do these in a certain order, which means that now this one should be unlocked. Yep, which means the last one is going to be off on the left. By the way, I actually turned off battles to find this spot, because being lost and dealing with random encounters that are hard to run away from, yeah, I wasn't having it, so I turned battles off. Alright, there's 15 more lights, which means I can go to that place that I was thinking about. Oh, and another cutscene. Has another of my warriors been defeated? I am correctly a fireman. Woodrow T. Barklots was defeated? He was too weak. Yeah, it wasn't that difficult. Easier than the last fight, that's for sure. Alright, I guess I'll grab a couple more lights and, ooh. There's more exploring to do. Not that there's much reason to explore at this point, because I've got the ability here and the boss here, so all that's left here is lights. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and switch to Keisha. What did I turn Keisha into? Well, I would have left her as a cat, but I wanted to take advantage of the graphics that were available to me, so I made her a tree. I figured she'd be at home on herself. Another treasure chest and the exit to the level. Of course, the treasure chest is locked. I wonder what ability I'm going to have to learn in order to unlock those. Moreover, it's going to be interesting because I bet the treasure chests are just going to turn into emblems. Like how the blue blocks turn into emblems whenever I'm using Leo. Also, because I had battles turned off, the save sign turned into an egg. But only the ones on the hub area. The ones inside the levels themselves are still signs, probably because you can't turn battles on and off inside the levels themselves. Kinda weird that. Alright. Got that battles turned back on, so we can find out what is going to be in this next area that we're heading to. Which we are going to go ahead and explore next time. I know at this point it's a rather short episode, but I don't know how long it's going to take me to find the next boss, and considering how long it took me to find this boss, yeah, I kinda wanna stick with one boss per episode for a little bit. I'll see ya for this place.